Before this video does start, if you guys can do me a huge favor and follow me over on Fruit Labs. The link to do so is going to be down in the description below. Fruit Lab is a brand new video and clip sharing platform. And if you guys enjoyed the clip like you just saw, there's a lot more of those over on the platform. Above all, guys, make sure you have a great rest of your day. Let's try to shoot for 500 likes on this video. And let's get right into the top 5 best guns to use in Modern Warfare. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. I'll be going over the top 5 best guns to use in Modern Warfare as of right now. Now, do not worry, I'm not going to be going over all of the meta weapons. There's going to be some weapons in this list that you guys should definitely go ahead and use and check out if you guys haven't already. I'm also going to be providing the class setups with each of these weapons, because what's the point of showcasing the top 5 best weapons in Modern Warfare without actually giving a good class setup with each of these weapons? Now, if you guys let me know down in the comment section right now, what is one gun in Modern Warfare that you believe is super underrated, that you think everybody should probably check out and use, that you don't see that many people running as of right now? Also, if you guys use any of my class setups or check out any of these top 5 best weapons, level them up and actually do well, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified immediately when I upload a new video, specifically videos going over best class setups, best settings, or any updates that do go live here in Modern Warfare. With all being said, let's jump right into it. So number 1, obviously it's going to be the M4A1. This is going to be the only meta weapon on this entire list. Now, the M4A1 obviously is going to be the best gun in the entire game, and for the class setup that I like to run on my M4 is I like to use the Predator barrel, the Merc foregrip, the GI mini reflex, the Sing Guard arms invader stock, as well as the stippled grip tape. Now, the reason I run the Predator barrel is it's going to allow me to have sound suppression, and also it's going to increase the aim down sight speed, so you're able to move around a little bit more with the M4A1. Now, for the optic, the GI mini reflex, I like this the best because it's the clearest reticle in my opinion, and I think that once you guys fully unlock this, if you guys haven't already, you guys will definitely unlock and use the GI mini reflex. For the stock, I like the Invader stock because it's going to allow me to able to walk around a lot quicker while I'm aimed down sight, so I can maintain my accuracy and stay on target while I'm going ahead and aim down sight. Really helpful in close quarters gunfights and, you know, peeking around corners, because as we all know in Modern Warfare, if you get first shot in this game, pretty much a guaranteed win in the gunfight. Now, also what I like to use is the stippled grip tape, which is going to allow me to aim down sight faster as well as sprint to fire faster. This is obviously a very important attachment to use on the M4, because obviously you want to be able to get your first shot on target so you can win that gunfight, because you die so quickly in this game. And then for the underbarrel, I've actually started running the Merc foregrip. Now, the reason I like running the Merc foregrip with this setup is because it actually is going to be able to reduce the recoil, and it also increases the hip fire accuracy. Now, the only negatives is it's going to decrease the aim walking movement speed, which really isn't that big of a deal. I don't really notice it too much, as well as it's going to reduce the aim down sight speed, which again, I don't really notice it too much running this setup. Hip firing on the M4 is unbelievably good, especially if you have this Merc foregrip. Now, if you guys are actually turning a corner and you guys are not aimed down sight for whatever reason, do not be afraid to hip fire, especially if you have the Merc foregrip. You're gonna be able to hit your shots and probably land a headshot and get that insta kill. Now, that's gonna be my M4 class setup, obviously the #1 best weapon in Modern Warfare. Now, what I'm also gonna be showing is the RPG. This is my second the run with this class setup. I like to use it because if somebody's in a corner, just pull out the RPG, take them out. Unfortunately, in Modern Warfare, there are a ton of corner campers, and I believe that the RPG is one of the best secondary weapons to use to get those corner campers out of those corners. Perks, I like to run Scavenger as well as Ghost as well as Battle Harden. Scavenger, so I never run the ammo. Ghost, so I'm off the UAVs, and Battle Harden, so I'm not affected by the stun, the flash, and the EMPs, which are being spammed right now in Modern Warfare. Now, I also like to run the Proximity Mine. The reason I like to run the Proximity Mine is because I like to play a lot of ground war. It's also good in the 6v6 and the 10v10 modes, because not only does it does damage to the tank, but it actually destroys enemies really, really quickly. And even if they have on EOD, it's still going to be an instant kill, which is pretty insane when you're running, you know, the Proximity Mine. And for tactical, I like to run the Stem Shot, because if I'm in a sticky situation, I need to heal up fast. That's the best tactical equipment, because you're able to heal up faster. Now, quickly, I'm going to go over My field upgrade, for my field upgrade, I'm always running ammo crate and dead silence, so I can always have ammunition and restock my stim shot as well as dead silence, so I can actually move around the map without having my footsteps being heard. That's going to be my standard field order across every single class setup here in Modern Warfare. Now, number 2, this is going to be an underrated class setup, an extremely underrated class setup, which I want you guys to check out immediately, and that's going to be the AK47. If you guys have not unlocked and used the AK47, use it right now. It is absolutely amazing, and this is why I'm telling you guys to run it. Run this class setup. I like to run it with a monolithic suppressor, which is also going to reduce the sound and increase the damage range. I like to run it with the GI Mini Reflex again because it's going to have a clearer sight picture, and with the recoil with the AK-47, you want a clear sight picture so the weapon does not get away from you. The skeleton stock, because this not only increases the aim walking speed, it also increases the movement speed, and also increases the aim down sight speed. Overall, the best attachment to use on the AK-47. You're actually able to move around the map with this assault rifle and be confident. That's why I love the AK-47, and I do not know why not that many people are currently running it. If you guys are trying to get away from the M4, I highly recommend you guys going ahead and checking out this AK-47 class setup. I fine-tuned it, and this is exactly what I believe is the best to run on this gun, and in my opinion, it's going to be the second best weapon to use in Modern Warfare because it's super underrated. Now, for the rear grip, I like to run the stipple grip tape because it's going to increase the aim down sight speed and also the sprint to fire speed. And additionally, I like to run the Merc foregrip because recoil control and hip fire accuracy. This is hands down, in my opinion, one of the most underrated class setups. I've said it so many times. I love this AK-47 class setup, and I know you guys will too. Now, here's going to be another underrated class setup. Again, you guys can see here I have the same exact perks, the same exact lethal, tactical, and secondary. I kind of keep those the same because I believe that's the best to use in the entire game for this style of assault rifle. Now, the number 3 class setup, or the third best weapon to use that you guys should definitely go ahead and check out, is going to be the Scar. Now, not that many people run the Scar either in this game as of right now. Now, the Scar is another solid assault rifle in Modern Warfare, and we're going to get right into the class setup. Now, you guys can probably see I have a lot of similarities within my attachments and my class setups for each of these weapons because this is what works. You need to figure out the attachments that are going to be speeding up your assault rifles so they're better at close range and you're able to actually move around the map and outgun these campers. Again, the muzzle, the monolithic suppressor, sound suppression and damage range. For the underbarrel, the Merc foregrip for recoil control and hip fire accuracy. For the ammunition, I like to run the 30 round magazine on the Scar because it only has 20 by default, and obviously 20 is not going to cut it in this game because, you know, the way people spawn, you're going to be running into maybe 3 or 4 people. You're going to be able to take all of them out with one clip. Rear grip, the stipple grip tape, it's going to allow you to aim down sights faster and also sprint to fire a lot faster. And also the stock, which is going to be able to allow you to aim down sight a lot faster. Unfortunately, there isn't a stock on the Scar that's going to be allowing you to kind of strafe a lot faster, but the whole purpose of using the Scar is to find a good position, be a mobile spawn, and pick enemies off over ranges. And running these attachments with this weapon is going to allow you to actually move around the map without being a complete snail, still be competitive at long range as well as close range, and that's exactly why I recommend you guys going ahead and using the Scar. It's one of the most underrated weapons, and this is definitely one of the most underrated class setups in Modern Warfare. Again, the same exact perks, but I went ahead and took off Scavenger and put on EOD because with the Scar, you're not going to be moving around as much, and you guys do not want to be taken out by any grenades, any C4s, RPGs, primarily if, you know, people are trying to get you out of a sticky situation. And again, proximity mine and the stem shot, overall a fantastic loadout and a fantastic setup for the Scar, and I recommend you guys going ahead and checking these out. Now, class setup number 4 is going to be the M91. Now, the M91, this is one of the best weapons in the entire game, and I have a pretty unique class setup with this weapon. Now, there's open slots available on this class. You can kind of interchange some things, which is why I left the slot open, but you guys can run what you guys want to use. Now I'm going to showcase exactly what I'm running. I like to run the monolithic suppressor on this weapon because not only does it reduce the sound suppression, it also increases the damage range. The Merc foregrip, again, I love the Merc foregrip. I've been absolutely just running this on all of my setups because I like the recoil control as well as the increased hip fire accuracy. I also like to run the stippled grip tape, which is going to allow me to aim down sights a lot faster, something that's really important with the M91. And I also like to run the XRK Striker stock, which is going to let me go ahead and aim down sight a lot faster. Now, the iron sights on the M91, I like the iron sights on this weapon. I don't really think the iron sights are that bad, but if you guys like the iron sights, go ahead and run the GI Mini Reflex. That's exactly the sight that I like to run because it's the most clear, but quite honestly, I like the sights on this weapon, so if you don't want to run it, you don't have to. But there is an open slot. You can go ahead and put on a perk, potentially recon. Sleight of hand is also a very good perk on the LMGs because the reload speed is rather slow. Or you can go ahead and run fully loaded so you can stay stocked up, ready to go, and be able to, not really have to move around that much with this class setup, because with an LMG, you're not really going to be wanting to move too much, but at the same time, you don't want to be a snail, which is why I like to run a lot of attachments to speed it up. So if you guys want to run fully loaded, run recon, or run the GI Mini Reflex, overall, a fantastic setup to use with the M91. And again, for the perks, I have on EOD, Kill Chain, as well as Battle Hardened. The reason I run Kill Chain with this class setup is because I like to sit back and let my streaks go to work. I like to run stuff like the cruise missile. I also like to run stuff like the VTOL jet and also the support helo, or maybe even the gunship, and just chill and just streak up, let my streaks go to town. This is a setup to use when you guys are running the MG81, and I think a lot of you guys, or the MG91, excuse me, I think a lot of you guys will definitely enjoy this LMG here in Modern Warfare. And finally, my fifth weapon that not that many people are running, but I do see some people, some brave souls running here in Modern Warfare, is going to be the P90. Now, again, I absolutely love the P90 here in this game. Now, with the P90, I like to run the Monolith Suppressor again. It's going to increase the damage range as well as sound suppression. I like to run the TAC Laser. Now, the TAC Laser, here's the kind of downside about the TAC Laser. Your enemies can see the laser, but it really does make this feel like an actual SMG. You can actually rush, believe it or not, rush with this P90 class setup because of the TAC Laser. It's going to allow you to aim down sight faster, increase aiming stability, and also aim walking steadiness, which is going to be super helpful. And I think a lot of you guys will definitely enjoy, this attachment on the P90. I also like to run the Fly Strap, which is going to allow you to sprint to fire a lot quicker and walking movement speed as well. I like to run fully loaded because I'm burning, and I mean burning through ammo with the P90 because they shoot so fast, as well as the stipple grip tape because I'm able to aim down sight a lot faster, and also I'm able to sprint to fire a lot faster. And again, for my secondary, I like to run the PILA for this one to take out streaks, or you guys can run the RPG-7. Quite honestly, the RPG, when you're running around and rushing, you really cannot pull out the RPG that quickly. The reason why I'm not running an RPG on this setup is because this is going to be able to be used to take out enemy score streaks, because if you're rushing around in this game, you might be dying a little bit more. They might be getting streaks, they might be getting UAVs. So you want to take those out with the PILA because it's a lock-on launcher, and it's one of the best launchers. You can free fire it as well. I think a lot of you guys will definitely enjoy using this one on this class setup. And again, for the perks, EOD, Ghost, and Battle Hardened. EOD because you're rushing around, you might get hit by a lot of claymores, a lot of landmines, potentially some C4s. Ghost to be off the radar, and Battle Hardened for the stun grenades and the EMPs, and again, lethals and the tacticals. These are going to be the 5 underrated and honestly one of my 5 best weapons to use in Modern Warfare. Definitely should check these out. I want to make this video because everybody is just using the M4 and the MP5, and I think some people should definitely go ahead and check out some more class setups. Hope you guys do enjoy this video, and remember, if you guys do use any of these weapons, any of these class setups, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and above all, everybody, make sure you guys have a great rest of your day, and don't only use the M4 and the MP5. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces. If you guys made it this far into the video, odds are you enjoy the content or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough for your everlasting support. If you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:15 p.m. Central Time and also every single morning at 11:15 a.m. Central Time, I am live streaming Modern Warfare. Now, if you want to have a chance at being featured in a YouTube video on my channel, make sure you guys click my Twitch link. It's going to be down in the description below and drop me a follow. You can also go ahead and search up my Twitch page in the Google search bar, twitch.tv/earsxbl, or go right to the Twitch website and type in earsxbl or ears. You will be directed right to my channel. We are closing in on 8,000 followers, so all your support is greatly appreciated. Now, as always, guys, make sure you guys comment down below your PSN, your Xbox Live gamer tags, or your Activision ID so I could run Modern Warfare with as many of my viewers from YouTube, many of viewers from Twitch, any subscribers from YouTube, any subscribers on Twitch. I'm always trying to play with as many of you guys as possible because I absolutely love featuring subscribers on my YouTube channel. I know you guys like that as well. Also, if you guys have Amazon Prime and want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be also greatly appreciated. And if you guys do, make sure you guys go ahead and tweet me a picture. My Twitter is also going to be linked down in the description below, and I will go ahead and follow you guys and also give you a personalized thank you. As always, make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you guys do enjoy the video, and yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.